Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today I do appreciate it. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. Guys, before I get into the beer, I come in, got the beer, got everything ready and sat down and typed them in on Beer Advocate and Untapped and found out Beer Advocate and Untapped are now together. I'm going, what? In my humble opinion, guys, it's not a good thing. Untapped has been, as far as I'm concerned, the premier site to get correct information, and Beer Advocate has not been. So they're both under the same umbrella. I guess the company, what is the name of the company that's taken over both of them? Next Glass Umbrella. Excited to announce Beer Advocate and Untapped have joined forces under the Next Glass umbrella. I don't think that's a good thing, guys. I really don't, but that's just my opinion, and you know, everybody has one, so time will tell whether that'll be a good thing or a bad thing. They just need to get their act together, Beer Advocate. I mean, instead of putting all the beers in one category as far as all the Goose Island brand stouts, no matter what year, what batch, what ABV, they throw it all in the same category, where Untapped does not do that usually. It may help them in the long run. We will see, but I just don't think it's a good idea, and I don't know what's going to happen to Untapped as far as being all under the same umbrella. Again, time will tell, guys. And I just found this out that that company is taking over both of them. So, we shall see. So let's go on with it. Guys, this is Gratitude Adjustment from Benchtop Brewing. They're in Virginia. Let's see what it says here. It's probably in Richmond. I don't even see it saying there. It just says Benchtop. And what's written underneath though is so microscopic you'd have to have a magnifying glass to read it. It says brewed in collaboration with their friends at Aloha Snacks in celebration of their second anniversary. Government warning. A lot of cartoonish looking artwork on it. But I don't know where they're from. They're Virginia. So plain Jane silver can. No date on the bottom of it, so we don't know how old it is. Probably wouldn't purchase this again, but seen it, and I knew it hadn't reviewed it, so I went ahead and picked it up. So I don't know if it's a month old, or 6 months old, or a year old. I don't have any idea. If they're going to be in this game, they're going to have to put a date on the bottom of the can, not just on the carton or the bumper of the truck. It needs to be on each individual can. And like I said, I'm not going to buy anything else from them, or at least not this one. I mean, I may review stuff from these guys. I bought it at the beer store, so but you still can't tell. I bought beers at the beer store that were 6 months old. So we shall see, guys. It's not going to get a 10 already. I ain't even opened up the can because it don't have a date on it. I don't have any idea. It may be a 10 beer in there, but if without the date on it, it won't get to 10 for me. Just me though. Just my opinion. Alright, let's jump over. It's a 7%er, and they are saying it on Beer Advocate that is a New England IPA. I don't see that written on the can anywhere. And over to Untapped, it just says an American IPA. Says the commercial description, no IBUs. We triple dry hop this beer with a combo of Galaxy, Denali, and Sabro Syro hops. The result is a soft and juicy delight erupting with flavors of dank pineapple, juicy tropical fruit, and a nice touch of coconut. So, hopefully it's going to be tasty, guys. But like I said, if it's a 10 beer and don't have a date on it, yeah, you know what happens. So let's get it open, get it into the glass, and see what we have here, guys. Looks to be decently carbonated, so I need to back off on that aggressive pour. It is very hazy, and I don't know, like I said, not knowing how old it is, I don't know if there's any hop settling or anything going on in there. They are calling it a New England style beer, so it should be very cloudy, very hazy, and we will get the back end of the pour in the glass before I go off camera, see if it changes the appearance any. Good 2 fingers of head on that. It's close to resembling a New England style. It seems to be fairly hazy, fairly cloudy. Nice amber color. It is a good looking beer. So let's get it to the nose. Very nice hop profile. Very citrusy. A little bit of pine and grapefruit. Maybe hints of some stone fruit in there, maybe some mango. It does have a pleasant aroma, guys, I will say that. Smells pretty tasty. Let's have a cheers. Decent beer. Alcohol's well hidden for 7%. I'm getting the same thing on the taste I was on the nose. Seems to be very pleasant. Doesn't seem to be too bitter. Very smooth. It is a pleasant beer, guys. It's just a shame that these breweries don't think putting a date on it is important. I would, before I even, if I started up a brewery, guys, I wouldn't put out the first can or bottle that didn't have a date on it, especially in this style. But what can I say? What can I say? I'm speechless that it's 2020 and these breweries think they can put out IPAs and double IPAs without a date on the package. And like I said, it doesn't count if you're buying, and I bought this as a single right off the shelf. So I didn't see the 4-pack, if it came in a 4-pack or a 6-pack or a case. When you're buying one at a time, I mean, it has to be here. Otherwise, you don't know. So anyway, let's get the back end pour in here. And guys, I've been called a date Nazi many times, and I wear that badge with pride. So, would you buy a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread that didn't have a date on it? Probably not. So, beer's the same way in my opinion. Alright, we got it all in there. It didn't really change anything. It does look pretty impressive. It's close enough resembling to be a New England style beer to me. It doesn't have super off the chain hop profile like a lot of them do, but decent hop profile. Definitely can smell it. Smells a little stronger than what a West Coast is going to smell like. So let's let it warm up. Let me sip on it for a little bit, and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it probably close to an hour and a half now. Decent beer. It is a tasty beer. It's not outstanding or world class in my opinion. It would get a little bit better grade if it had a date on the bottom of it. But I did enjoy it. And there's nothing I can do or say that's going to make them put a date on it. If I see this one sitting there again and doesn't have a date on it, I'm going to let it sit there. So I may pick up some other beers from this brewery and check see if they have dates on them. Maybe this one can got through without putting, that does happen. So before I buy anything else from Benchtop, I'm definitely going to check for a date. But like I said, I was trying to gather up some beers to continue the beer reviews, and this was just one of them that I picked up. Trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, it is a tasty beer. If it had a date on it, I most definitely would buy it again. So, I don't joke. Very smooth, very easy drinking, very flavorful. Guys, to me, this is an A beer and an A- can, and that's what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a 90. Over to Beer Advocate, they say not available. So evidently not enough people. Only two people have commented on the beer. One was a 4.35, good number there, and one was a 4.04. That's about where I'm putting it. Over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 3.89, which is in their B+. So I'm definitely giving it a better grade than that. So if you've had the gratitude adjustment from Benchtop Brewing, let me know, especially if I don't know if they've done it before, evidently maybe not, since Beer Advocate doesn't have the 2 postings on this particular name of the beer from them. So that may be a new offer from them, another reason, why you might want to pick it up. It's probably something new. Before I go off, let's see when one guy, the 404 was posted on February the 7th, and the 4.35 was posted on January 31st, so maybe we're lucky and this is a January canned beer. So, so we have the grades, B+ from Untapped, and the 2 people that did it on Beer Advocate thought it was 4 or better. So, and I agree. If it had a date on it, it may have got the solid A. It definitely got a couple more points from me if I knew how old it was. But I'm just hoping that it's a January canned beer. So with that being said, if you've had gratitude adjustment from Benchtop, let me know what you think about it. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.